And welcome back. We left off last time in the Long Dark. Almost sounds like the weather went pretty terrible outside. We did get... I think there was a wolf hide in there. I recognize my hides, and it was, so that will allow us to prepare our wolf hide pants, which is probably one of the better ways to actually warm up, is to be productive with it. So let's do that. So we got a full pair of wolf hide pants. And unless the weather's gone really to boo, we should be able to make the rest of the trip down to the fish ton. In fact, if anything, I think the weather has improved. It's a little windy, but the wind is to our backs. So we should make pretty good time down. There is occasionally a bear on this river, so I'll have to be a little bit careful not to get mauled by that bear. But with the warm/wind conditions, as long as we don't run into that bear, it should be a quick shot down to the beach. Anyway, looks like we have enough calories. We should probably be able to sprint out to the fishing hut. If I need to stay warm. So once we get to the fishing hut, there'll be a giant pile of fish, so we'll eat our fill of fish, probably slide back to closest cabin to cover a bunch of fatigue, and then we'll settle in for our fishing trip proper in the cabin. See, the fatigue is starting to sneak up on us. It's going to start slowing us down as we go. Ready, sure? Search this? Yeah. Oh, a ruined fish. We'll take that with us.
Can't feel my feet.
Because we can always cook that for lantern oil. Oh, that's an empty suitcase. Not usually what you find along the coast here. Green maple.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Nope, that one's not lootable. Well, not safely lootable. Almost there. See the fishing hut from here. This time we'll probably at least be able to get a full 10-hour sleep. I'm almost sprinting. Cloth not bad. Weather's not bad. Birchbark's nice. I think I have fishing 5, but the book's not bad. The book's a nice thing just to have. I can either burn it for fuel or I can keep it as a decoration, because the books are pretty nice looking.
I could eat anything right now.
Good thing we're about to hit our food pile. Character's complaining about his hunger. Get him nice and fed. Let's see, anything in this bag? No, not safe to loot that. But okay. Uncooked fish out front. Reclaimed wood there. Feed firewood in the thing. And then we start down and fish. Oh, find one of the smallest fish I can. Okay.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, you're gonna drop the fish as soon as you're done eating it. Eating what you can. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the cabin over there, and we're gonna sleep in that cabin and get a full, nice 10-hour rest. In fact, I might do more than 10 hours. We might hydrate and do another like 2. See what the weather looks like when we are done with the 10. So, the plan, the plan for the stream prior to the bear mauling in the last part was to come down here to a fishing trip. We're probably going to have to take advantage of using the fishing trip to cover a decent amount of condition as well, which was kind of unplanned, but the bear mauling took like 70% of hit points in like one go. I suppose it also made it a little bit more complicated. We're going to have to spend time to repair and replace our rabbit mitts, but no, that's really that big of a deal. It's just a slightly annoying setback. Don't happen to have any rabbit hide in here, no. It is one thing we're looking for because we need it to do the repair. So this time we should get the full 10-hour sleep. Not sure how far off full fatigue we are. That might be 2 hours, that might be an hour and a half. Might only be half an hour. Yeah. so this is our active trade. So this is what we want to complete when we have the time. So it's 30 liters of water, which is easy, frankly easy. The fish or raw animal is a little bit more complicated, but even that's not too hard. Realizing my lantern's almost empty. Yeah, okay, that didn't help much. That did not help much. Okay, of course it's the middle of the night. I don't happen to have any lantern fuel on me to top that off. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to burn a match just to see where I'm going. Which is not really what I want to do, but that's what I get for not filling up the lantern while we had the opportunity. Oh, I do have some rabbit here. That's all the rabbit we need. Leave the book behind to save a little bit of weight. Pick up the snare. There we go. I'm gonna go set these snares up because we need to make 60 kilograms of meat, and well, rabbits aren't the ideal thing to use. They're a perfectly functional thing to use. I have to come check on these every 12 hours or so. And this is Jackrabbit Island, which is, of course, a place where you can catch bunnies. So we'll just set those up. I think I only had the 4, so I should have got them all, yeah. Oh, might as well grab fuel while we're here. Grab, grab, grab. We get a warm day. May take that as a good opportunity to transport water over to the trade site, because that's what we got ready right now. We got 60 liters of water, well, 20 liters of water, I think. So 60 kilograms of food is going to take them a while to generate. Though I say that, and it really depends on how lucky we get fishing. Because I think I only have tip-ups. No, I don't. I think I don't have any tip-ups. Let me rephrase that. I got my negatives wrong there. So I think we're going to be hand fishing the whole time.
Too heavy.
Oh, I think we have like one charge left on that. One tip-up we got there. One tip-up. Bunch of fishing tackle, but only one tip-up. Okay, 26 minutes. I think that's about as much time it's going to take to chop through here. I'm going to wear out my axe a bit, because I'm a little bit worried about the pry bar going. When it's so worn out already. That was a ruined piece of fish, so eating it is not a bad choice. And though I did apparently completely eat it. Before we do that, let's fill the lantern with the little one, because I want the little one to be entirely gone. And then we pick you up, and then we fill you from the fill the lantern from you. And then if I hold on to that as we keep fishing and cooking, well, I'm not going to do a lot of cooking, I suppose. When we go back to cooking, should be carrying that, so we fill the tray can. So we have it here as a nice convenient fuel stockpile for the future. And we're going to wait until we hit a warmer part of the day before we start trying to deliver things. Whoops. Don't actually want to cook that. Hopefully it'll let me deliver that. After showing it the fire.
Too much stuff to carry. Looks like I made it through another night.
If it doesn't, we'll just take it back here and cook it. So we're 39 versus next to a 55 fire, so it's like 16 out there, so it's still a little cold. We'll sit here and at least fish for another 2 hours. And apparently I don't have fishing 5 yet, because I am getting fishing experience doing this.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
48, so it's only -7, so this is actually decent travel weather. So let's stick a torch in here and get it lit. We'll grab a bunch of water and take the trip. What's our weight looking like? Yeah, I can take a couple liters of water with us as well. 10 over shouldn't be that bad. Oh, I can drop some of the heavier items here as well. Save a little bit of weight that way. Takes a little more liters of water. Okay. Okay, the wind chill is making it a little bit colder. We'd only be 1 echelon down if it was from the wind. Taking this walk as a convenient opportunity to sip some tea. And that's what we're going to find out whether we can drop off that fish. I temporarily showed the fire.
Me down.
I think it'll probably let us because it's technically not cooked. It only got shown the fire. And that fire should still be lit by the time we get back, so. We're not in a super rush to be there and back. Oops. Slope there being a little bit of a problem, trying to slow walk. We can drop our stuff in this trade box. So that's raw or fish, so we'll drop fish first, and the one we showed the fire will load, so that's good to see. And we'll drop 11 liters of water in here. we got ruined fish here, so we'll take the ruined fish back with us. And we'll take the ruined torches as well, because we disassembled them for sticks. We're going to walk here instead of sprint. I'm tempted to sprint just because I want to get it done quickly, but the weather isn't bad enough to necessitate running. And saving the fatigue means we just fish for longer. Beachcombing put a... Oh, it looks like the beachcombing mechanic put a carcass on the beach. Not immediately saying what type of carcass it is. Human. Not safe to harvest human. Thought there would probably be anything on the human anyway. So, not gonna worry too much about it. Oh, you're not even cooked yet. Okay. Set up for a moment. And then we'll use the opportunity to disassemble some torches while we're waiting for that to happen. That just generates a bunch of sticks, all which we can go ahead and put straight in this fire here. Keep one for making fires. Drop the raw one. Eat the cooked one. So it is a ruined raw one, so we will have to... Well, we'll cook it for the cooking oil, the lantern oil. But we can't deliver it to Sullivan for 6 kilograms of meat, which is fine. You're done. Feeding. Okay. I can probably easily grab another 10 liters of water.
Might have to drop some gear.
Yeah, that should be reasonable for trip speed. Take another trip over to drop off some more water and our recently caught fish. Oh, we can see it's warmed up even more. I think that's the last of my lower quality torches pulled out of cooking fire in the last part. Now we're basically back on what's left of the great stuff from just RNG pulling out of all the fires in the entire run. I have lots and lots and lots of like 49 and 50% torches as a side effect. Burn worst to best, which is how I usually burn them. Okay. Fish goes in that one. Water goes, well, 9 kilograms of water goes in that one. So that's the water delivered. Then we can deliver 5 of these here. So that's half of that water delivered. I suppose because the weather is so good, we could do a third run here to deliver the last of the water. Third one should go a little bit faster because we're not going to be hauling as much weight. And then we're just going to be working on just generating the fish. Well, generating the meat. It's 11 kilograms minimum of fish for the order. Actually, it might have been more than 11. We had 9 in. I forget if it's the 20 or the 40 portion of the order that was fish only. Okay, made it here. That hasn't dinged. That isn't boiled. So we'll just grab the 5 liters of water. So I'm going to drink 1, because our character's a little thirsty, and then we're going to pick up 5 for drop-off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we should have more than 5 in the inventory. If we do, let's grab an extra one, just because I changed my mind and want more than a fractional liter of water in the inventory. And yeah, this is good walking weather. As you can see by the fact it's only like 1 echelon down. I wouldn't be surprised if we're only like -1, -2 degrees at the moment. It's Interloper. We're more than 50 days into Interloper, so the temperature is as low as it gets. But this is a warm day for a cold Interloper run. So we're barely cold in our gear at this point. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised if we had all our gear at 100% and replaced the rabbit pits that we got destroyed. We might, with all the gear, be warm on a day like this. But keeping all the gear perfect is a bit effort intensive a lot of the time. Okay, we dropped off all the water. I know it's the fish, so I need 31 kilograms of fish and then 20 of raw meat. 20 raw meat's pretty easy to generate by killing the bear. And getting a revenge kill on a bear, it'll be a different bear to be fair, but getting a revenge kill on the bear would feel great after getting mauled in the previous part. What is that? Oh, we don't care what that is. got close enough to see what it is, and it was a cattail head, and we don't need cattail heads. I think that might also be a cattail head. Oh no. Firewood. Firewood's a little bit useful. Is that more firewood? Beachcomb is just deciding it wants to fuel my fishing trip. Could, not going to, but we could have chopped up that for scrap wood. And if I needed more torches that are not ruined, we got them right there. Alright, water is boiled. Pick up the stuff that weighs a bunch, so I don't forget them here. Probably don't need that much cloth. But the rest of it's crafting materials. Actually, we might want the cloth. Well, we need more ptarmigan down. Need more ptarmigan down. Might actually have some in the garage. Let's check the garage when we head over there.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
So that was so it would top off the jerry can. So we put 1/10 of a liter of oil in the jerry can by holding it when we picked up that fish. And the beachcombing fishes are usually pretty big, so it can be worthwhile to do that for the beachcombing ones. Bit surprising that it's not ready to go. Is there any clothes maintenance I want to do while we're waiting for the tip up? No, we're getting a little bit close to the pants. Could probably do the pants, but we'll hold off. Nope, didn't make the noise, otherwise I would have stopped early. Don't know why it's not making the noise. Okay, that was the end of that tip up, which is a bit sad. 35 minutes till melted, so we got like an hour and a half on that one. Yeah, you don't. If it breaks, you don't get anything back from it, which is a bit of a shame with the tip ups. And not like snares where you get part of it back when they wear out.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
That's probably because our character's tired of me after all.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, that fire might go for 2 hours. We'll see. It'll definitely go for at least an hour.
I'd lay down right here if I thought I'd ever wake up again.
Yeah, okay. Maybe cutting it a little bit close. Grab a couple bad torches just to line off the fire here.
Something's gotta go.
And we'll hydrate, pick up our fish. We'll drop the fish off at the trading site. Then we'll give our character a nice 10-hour sleep. At which point, depending upon the weather, we'll either come back to do more fishing in the morning, or we'll go after the bear. Although I think once we get this fish dropped off and get into the cabin, that's where we will put the part break, because our coming up on 40 minutes, which is, well, I say I want to keep these episodes 30, 40 minutes. I always end up trending towards the later end of 40, if not overflowing. So, coming up on when I should stop the episode. In fact, I'm probably at that point now. But we're gonna get back to the cabin before we end the episode. Which, annoyingly right now, will be a little bit of a slow walk. We're heavy because of how much fish we're carrying, and we're completely fatigued, which isn't helping. But that's why we're carrying the torch here. The fatigue is only doing 1% damage to us an hour, which isn't a problem. Getting jumped by a wolf would be a problem. And we should get there before we start taking condition damage from the cold. Although it is really starting to get cold. That weather changed hard temperature-wise. Went from a nice warm night to, and now it is cold. Okay, we might take some condition damage. Though, to be fair, because of the previous 10-hour night, we're pretty close to full health, so taking a little bit of condition is not going to be a problem.
Can't feel my hands. So cold.
Oh yeah, now we're taking 21% hour, which is a little bit more dangerous. It still shouldn't be an issue, because the cabin we're going to warm up, and sleep is just up there. Here we go, 21 out of 40, so we've got about half the fish made that we need. Well, half the meat of fish, specifically. And we could probably do... We could do all of it in fish, but at that rate, that's going to be 3 fishing trips. Well, three fishing sets. I'd like to be a little bit more efficient than that, and a bear hunt would definitely be faster, I suppose. And there we are, that'll make us warm. We'll get a couple bear hides here if we need to get hides going. I might drop the hides and stuff here. Just have to remember they're here. And then make this happening. Oh, you're going to lose this fire anyway, so I'm not going to replace it, because I should be able to see where we're going. Just long enough to get to the bed. There we go. That will just disassemble that torch. And with that, this is a good place to go ahead and put the break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there'll be another part up tomorrow, because I'm going to record one more part. Well, I'm going to record 2 more parts tonight. This is where the part break is going to go. If you're watching Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to take a short stretch break between parts, and then I'll get right back to recording. So until the next part, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.